It is. It's been great today. Everybody's staying on. Everybody's got their art kits. We're already using more. We've learned about sustainability. We've learned about luxury cruising. Been through it all today.
Well, some people, I'm not one to gossip, but some people said the opening 10 minutes of the whole thing was the best bit.
Oh. I don't know who said that.
It's because I did it. It's because it was my session. So hello, everybody. Welcome. We've got an incredible art session. So Holly's asking, first of all, what do those without kits, what do those need without kits? So some paintbrushes, some paint.
Yeah, canvas or paper.
Can you get away with colouring pencils?
I guess so.
Some of us are on a budget here, Marina. Some of us are on a budget.
So, we can always improvise. I just have like a mini canvas, and if you got the bigger canvas, we just are gonna make a bigger version of the canvas that I got.
Good.
Yeah,
that looks incredible.
So
yeah, before we do though, mine is not gonna look anything like that, but we'll give it a go. So, welcome everybody who's got a kit. If you haven't got a kit, grab some paints, grab a brush, grab whatever you got. If you've only got a biro, grab a big biro and give it a bash and see what you can produce. Marina, why don't
watercolors? If you have watercolors, you can use them as well.
Watercolors, yes. Marina, why don't you introduce yourself and let everybody know what it is you do at Virgin Voyages?
Hi everyone, my name is Verena and I am the artist, part of your Happenings cast here on board. So the Happenings cast is like Virgin's version of the cruise director / cruise staff, but we are way cooler than other cruise lines. We have 12 different people that do different skills and things on board, and I'm the artist, so I do everything that has to do with art. I do painting classes with the sailors, so this is like a mini version of an online version of what they experience on board. I have an arts and crafts class. What else I have? I have a Live Life Colorfully canvas, so that is a massive canvas that we paint all together. I have an art trivia, an art scavenger hunt. Well, plenty of things I do.
And where is home from, Marina? Where are you from?
Oh, I'm Mexican. I'm from Cancun, born and raised.
Very good.
That's fine. I have an accent, yeah.
I love it. It's much nicer than my accent, so it's very good. So we're super glad you were here, and thank you for squeezing us in. So today we're going to have one of our live art classes. So I've moved into my kitchen. Normally I'm in my home office, but I don't get paint on my new carpet in there. So I'm in the kitchen now, and I'm going to give it a go. I'm hopefully going to turn this into a masterpiece. And in fact, you know, I might even auction it off for charity.
This is going to be my art that goes in my office, because as you can see, I'm very bare. So I'm going to put this up, guys.
Oh, well,
are you going for the thick one or the thin one?
Thin.
Thin?
Oh, I've gone for the thick
yeah, one. I got like the thin one. Just is like a 5 by 7 inch canvas. If you got the bigger version, so it's okay because we can just do this bigger size. So I'm gonna teach you step by step, but let me know if like is everybody already in the session?
Yeah,
everybody is everybody in?
Ready?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I have the baby canvas, and what I did is I put some painter's tape. If you have masking tape back home, that will work. That is just for me to visualize like where is gonna be the sky and the ocean. And it's way easier to paint this way. If you don't have it, if you don't have a painter's tape or masking tape, like Scotch tape, anything, you can just like draw a line as straight as you can.
Well, come as no surprise to our audience that I have nothing that is in any way related to painting.
Stationary next to you. If not, it's okay. Just draw a line more or less in the middle of the canvas, so you can guide yourself what is gonna be your sky and what is gonna be the ocean. I'm gonna put the like one more time closer to.
Oh, it's very good. It's very good.
So that is what we're gonna paint.
I use my other canvas. If anybody wants a tip, use my other canvas as a ruler.
Oh,
that's a great
Canon.
Oh, yeah.
I love improvising.
That's hilarious. I'm actually going to follow your advice there, Layla Buchanan.
I'm not. I'm going to go no line. Just going to risk it for a biscuit. Alison's saying, well organised, guys. I think you'll find, Alison, this is what artists are like. You know, we're a bit creative. We're not particularly prepared. It doesn't matter.
Also, if you're in your kitchen, do you have a glass of tap water next to you? That is super important.
Oh, I do.
Brush,
Yeah.
right?
I've got a Virgin Voyages.
Virgin.
Thank you.
Virgin coffee cup. Great.
Brown
That is for us to wash the brush. And I know that you receive many brushes, but the one that I use the most, it's something similar to this one. It's a flat brush, like square. You can use a bigger version of this one if you have it on your kit.
Oh yeah, I do.
That's the one I use the most, and also a bit like a very thin brush.
Oh,
You see it? I'm gonna be like an influencer. Do you see?
My gosh,
this is the colour.
Yeah.
Right, so I've got my big one out. This is my big brush, and I've got my little brush. Is that
Great. It's like I see it. Yeah, that's great. That's the flat one. I have another one here. Let me show you.
right? Well,
So I've gone for the thick one, and then a little thinny tippy.
Yeah, that's the ones I love to use, like the big, like flat brushes to paint like more surface. And we're gonna start. I have another kit that is not the same as yours, but it's like you should have like these colors. I'm gonna put them like in rainbow.
oh, I'm going.
And this is like the ones that we're gonna use.
Hang on, check this out. This is going to be my little palette. I'm going to use an old recycling box. I'm being very sustainable and using a
You
palette.
can use. Oh, okay. So yes,
Calm down.
in the kit maybe there's a palette, a plastic palette. If not, a paper plate, a plastic plate from the kitchen will do.
Oh, I'm going to
We're
use
just gonna use a little bit of the paints. I use.
a fine china plate.
I do everything in my house, me, Luke. Royal Dalton.
Gonna get my ivory plates out.
I'm scared I'm going to get it on the carpet. And
The family
my
heirloom
living.
china plate. Use that one. Just kidding.
Oh,
Don't use that one.
I can't even the paints.
Oh, somebody said love the accent. Thank you. Okay. So I put like a little blob of each paint in like the little palette. Like
Oh yeah.
you don't need so much. If of course you put like a little bit, and if you need more, you can refill it. It's better that way than putting a lot and then not using it. It will just go to waste. So are we ready to start?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Yes.
I've
Okay, so
corkscrew to open the paint though. It's quite difficult to open.
I'm gonna put this
Got it
here.
all over me already.
Okay, we're gonna start
What
with
about
our
paint?
sky. Okay, so we're gonna dip our like flat brush a little bit in the water. You don't need that much water because then the paint will be very runny. You just wanna dump it just a tiny bit, and then
What colour you
dip it in the red paint.
red?
All right.
Oh, this one's called Scarlet. How's that? In fact, can I just say, my sky's cloudy. I'm finished. Just cloudy.
Just cloudy.
Cloudy, I'm done. Look at that.
And we're gonna start painting the sky from the top. I'm gonna try to do it like this. This is how I do it with the sailors here on board. Like I show them like that. So I start with red on the top of the canvas, and I try to do like even lines. Like I started from left to right and horizontally. I'm not gonna do that because then it will be messy, right? If I started horizontally, I will continue with like even strokes of paint, like that.
Oh no. Oh,
So you said start with red and go horizontal, right? So how are you getting on at home, everybody? If you're painting, let us know how you're getting on. Don't get any red on your keyboard, but give it a go. Luke. Nicola's saying Shane's done a picture of a mermaid in thick fog. I was done. Yeah, it's minimalistic, Nicola. I've been taken before you know it. That.
If I'm squinting like that, it's because I want to read the messages. I have like the laptop is very far away, but I know. Now I can see. I'm like,
Oh, I've got
Okay.
paint on my phone here. How'd you get paint off your phone? What's going on? Hang on.
Oh, I got paint on my desk, so I've had to like
Your
run
desk.
and
Don't pretend, Luke. It's your kitchen table.
Excuse me. I got paint on my very professional workstation.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure IKEA have got another one.
Actually, Danelle, thank you, Danelle.
I don't think How far are we going on this red here that you're talking about, Valina? What?
Yeah, how far down?
I
Quite
did.
far.
If you have the big canvas, I would say like an inch,
Oh no.
like that.
Oh.
But I have the
An
small
inch, is
canvas.
that right?
I'll be doing the smaller version.
How big is your inch?
My inch is
Mine
that big,
is
right?
like 7 by 5.
7, but right, okay.
It's about
Yours is bigger.
That's my inch.
Heard that before.
Mine's a little bit bigger than an inch.
How do you like this?
That's great. No, that one is great. The one
One
that,
more
yeah.
one.
So that's great. But okay, and now before it dries, we're gonna dip the brush. My trick is that I don't wash it. I just want some red in the brush so I can blend it with the next color that is gonna be orange.
Orange. Hang on, here we go.
Yeah, so I dip it in like without washing it.
Orange.
And then
Which orange are you going for? Are we going for vermilion or are we going for orange?
Well, I'd go for orange, given that's what she said.
Orange.
That's a little tingy orange, no?
I have this orange.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
orange.
orange.
Later.
Or as we say in
orange.
Mexico, naranja.
Yeah, exactly. That.
Naranja. See, I'm bringing the culture as well. It's what I do.
Stop it for the kids. Same.
And we're gonna do the same, and we're gonna blend both of the colors in. You will see that it's easier if I dip my brush. If the paint is a little bit already dry, because acrylic dries really fast, the water will help me blend them together easier. So we want that smooth transition, see?
Oh, yeah, easy. Yeah. I got it.
Yeah, we want the smooth transition because, well, it's a sunset.
Tell you what, maybe Shane will give these away tomorrow on our Facebook Live.
Yeah. So if you're watching and you're thinking, I really want that, then get a line. But yeah, and we might give it away as a booby prize for something. I don't know. I mean, I've never painted in front of an audience before, you know.
Well, hi, I'm feeling the pressure.
Me neither. Not online.
No, well, tell you what, you never know. We might get picked up by a blogging channel or something. We might end up getting a TV show. The 4 painters with no idea. Well, you've got an idea, but we don't.
Oh, I'm not going to lie. Mine is very blended. Mine's looking very good.
Is it? Let me see.
Shut up, Luke, you brown nose.
Oh, yeah, it's looking great.
Thank you. Probably
Yeah,
I need a
that's
bit
where
more.
we're gonna do. You can always play with like the shading. If you feel like it needs more red, then go for it. You know. If you're like, no, I want my sunset to be very red, Scarlet Night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Be
it.
the ocean and I'll be the moon.
Oh.
Let me be wait for you.
You know this song? We had Scarlet Night last night. It was great.
Was it?
Yeah.
It
was really good.
How was the vibe?
I can't answer that, Chloe.
Right.
Okay. So I already finished with my orange because I have the smaller canvas, and now it's gonna be the turn of yellow. Again, I didn't wash the brush, and I'll dip it again in the yellow. I have this very bright yellow.
Oh, I think mine.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
A bit. Oh, I think
I'm with mid yellow. I am.
Yeah, I'm going to copy her. My sunrise is probably, I guess, a sunset is maybe dusk. I reckon mine's a bit dusk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is also looking very, very orangey.
So we've got people being creative here. So we've got Dee, who says she doesn't have paint, but she's using colour pencils, giving it a bash.
Yeah.
Also giving it a go. You know, this is what we do. Your first mates overcome. This is what you have to be. You have to be creative.
Resilient. Some may even say You're resilient.
Resilient.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
I love that.
we need to see like pictures of your final masterpieces.
Yes.
So when
Tag
you're
us
done,
all.
tag us on the old Facey B, or feel
Go
free to tag me on Instagram at Luke Day, and I'll happily see your picture.
You'll happily. You can also find me on the old Instagram at Shane Reaction. So Shane Reaction. You can find me there. Layla, are you on the gram?
I am Layla X
I know you are because I see a selfie every other day.
Giving the people what they want, guys. I'm giving the people what they want.
And don't forget that the producer is looking at me with angry eyes. You can follow TTG. Remember, target 5K for TTG by the end of the week.
What we're
doing all the way down to the bottom. With
TTG want to get to 5,000.
Almost all the way to the bottom.
Okay, so not.
What do you on TTG want to get to where?
5,000 followers by the end of the week.
Oh, easy. We can make that happen. If you're not following TTG, do it now. Put your paintbrush down, have a little follow, and don't forget to use the hashtag TTG VV Fest as well, so we can track where you're up to. Terms and conditions apply. Anyway, sorry, Verona, I'm not listening. What are you doing? What are you on about?
Okay, so did you do the yellow already?
Oh, I've done the yellow.
You've done the yellow.
Be prepared to be mindful.
I'm gonna wash the brush now. I'm gonna wash the brush in the water that I have right here. So I want it like a clean brush now.
I'm just blending, guys. I'm just blending.
Yeah.
What we're doing, we're washing our brush.
Yeah, because for the last bit, we're gonna do a little bit of
guys. This is
light yellow. So we're gonna mix yellow with white. So we do the last bit very light with white.
God.
Oh, were we not supposed to go all the way down with yellow?
No.
What we're doing now? What's that? What's the crack? What's that?
I mixed white and yellow to make a lighter yellow for the last bit of the skyline.
Right. Okay. Well, I didn't have my white ready.
Guys, look. Do you want to see mine so far? Look at that.
God.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, wow, Luke. That does look in no way like vomit, but never mind.
Verena, yours looks so much nicer.
Yours is so good. Could you do a really rubbish version so doesn't show us up? How long have we got to do this as well? So some people are not actually painting; they're literally watching paint dry, but they're going to do it later. So they're going to rewatch it later and see how we get on.
We've got an hour.
I love it. Okay, do you want me to teach you how to do some clouds? Because if you want your sky to have clouds, I can teach you that. If you want your sky to be cloudless, you can just leave it like that. So I'm gonna use like the same brush for the clouds, and I'm gonna take just a tiny bit of the white like that, and let me see if I can just do it like that. And while my canvas is still like wet, I'm gonna tap in the form of a cloud. Yeah.
Oh. Did you do your little brush with that?
Oh no, I literally use the same brush that I was using.
Oh well.
For the sky.
Well, I'm not going to lie to you. I've got a bit of a problem. I've just dropped me brush in the blue. So are we going onto the sea soon? Onto the ocean?
Yeah. Well, you can always wash it.
Oh, no, fair. Well, that's why you're the artist. This is why you do what you do and I don't.
I'm still on the one.
But yeah, we're gonna go into the sky really soon. I'm gonna do a little bit more clouds in my sky.
Can you just remind us how you did the clouds again? And I'm loving that Holly's saying her son has said it's reminding him how much he loves to paint. So that's good.
Oh, that's so nice.
Put the Xbox down. Get your paintbrushes out.
Look at mine.
I just took a little bit of the white paint. You don't need much.
Right.
Just a tiny dab of white. I don't know if you see it, but it's like minimal in your brush. And the canvas needs to be wet so you can blend it in. Mm-hmm. And I just did tapping like that.
Yeah.
Up and down, trying to make like asymmetrical cloud and letting it blend by itself, like, because my canvas is wet. So that's how I just did. Oh God. I think that's.
Right, I'm going to give it a go. Is anybody else in their clouds yet?
Yeah.
You can make clouds, or you can be like, no, I hate clouds, so I'm not going to paint clouds.
Well, I've done clouds, and I'm beginning to wish I didn't do clouds, if I'm honest. Because I feel like I've just made a hash of it now.
Oh, yeah, mine's not going that great actually.
Right. Okay. Are you doing clouds? I don't really want to.
Well, I've done a cloud, and I feel like I'm gonna. Well,
I really don't want to do a cloud.
I did a little baby cloud.
It's okay if you don't want to. Oh, that cloud looks. Sorry, I'm just looking at that side.
I'm a bit worried. My cloud might be a bit.
Look great.
It's gonna look awful.
my cloud's shocking. Not gonna lie to you, but
Do you know what? This looks a lot better in person.
Well, that's not alive. Oh no.
No, but it looks great on live.
Didn't that used to be your that used to be your Tinder statement, wasn't it?
It was. A lot better in person.
Looks a lot better in person.
Looks can be deceiving.
Oh, I tell you what, I'm having a mare with this here now. I'm gonna
go with no clouds. I'm gonna paint over my clouds like dawn.
Well,
it's okay. If you don't want clouds and you want just a clean sky, that's perfect. That's okay too.
I've had to double down on the red.
I've done a cloud, but it's not really gone to plan.
Oh, I like it though.
Oh, thank you.
The good thing about acrylic is that if you let it dry, you can paint over it, and it's like nothing happened. You know, you can fix your mistakes really easily. But for me, there's no such thing as mistakes. You know.
Yeah. Thank
you.
Art, it wasn't a mistake. It was artistic interpretation.
Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna
use that line
take off my painter's tape to reveal.
Don't think she's just painted over a cloud. I've given up with the clouds. I think clouds are overrated anyway.
I painted over mine too.
I'm gonna take off my painter's tape to reveal the skyline, and also because we're gonna start the ocean.
Woo! I'm excited.
The ocean. This is where we all make our living from, guys. The ocean. We got to do this right. Can't mess this bit up.
Yeah,
those clouds are so good. Oh, Nicola, I've gone rogue and painted a polar bear in severe snowstorm. See what you did there. I like that. It's a good joke. What we got here? And Anne-Marie giving us an update. 4940 followers for TTG.
Oh.
We're getting there. Spread the word.
Keep going. Look at producers putting her earpiece in, checking, make sure everything's okay. Yeah, they're hot off the press. They said their servers are crashing with the amount of followers they're getting.
Right. I feel much better with a bigger brush. I'm a bigger brush kind of painter.
Yeah.
Do you like the thick tip?
I do.
Don't we?
What about the brush?
Are you guys all ready for the ocean?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm ready for the ocean. I'm ready to get wet, Verena.
Dive in.
It's time to get wet. Dive in.
What colour do you want me to use? Don't say blue.
Blue.
A darker blue or a lighter blue? We have three.
I have like my go-to colors for when I paint oceans are like white, blue, and a little bit of green. So I can do like teal, aquamarine color.
Okay.
That's the ones that I love to use.
I'm gonna get out a little bit.
I'm gonna start with a darker shade, like not very dark. I mean, you can do very dark, but I have this one and it's really nice. It's like a.
Which one should
cerulean.
I use?
No, I don't know the name.
This one, I've gone for cerulean.
Cerulean. Cerulean. I like cerulean.
Cerulean. If anybody have ever watched Devil Wears Prada, that's not blue. It's cerulean.
I've never heard of cerulean in my life.
Have you ever watched Devil Wears Prada?
Yeah, I've never heard of that before in my life. I'd just call that blue.
That jumper's not blue.
Okay, like just putting it out there, Devil Wears Prada, one of my top 5 films.
And mine, isn't it so good?
Miranda Priestley is a hero of mine. Love Miranda.
Devil's Wears Prada reminds me very much of working here when somebody comes in and they're not really doing the job, and I'm having to carry them.
Who's that?
That's feedback.
Okay. So now with the blue using a flat brush, we're gonna do exactly the same that we did like for the sunset, starting from the line that divides the sky and the ocean. I'm gonna start doing my lines, like my strokes for the ocean. I try not to, like, since I don't have the painter's tape anymore, I'll try to be very careful to make like actually a straight line.
With the dark one.
The darker blue.
Okay. And we've gone for Devil Wears Prada blue.
Cerulean.
Yeah. Exactly, cerulean.
Oh well, I haven't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've gone with the something else blue. What I would call just dark blue, but I'm sure it's got a fancy name. This one here is called.
What's on the front?
I think Mean Girl blue.
I think
That's
baby blue will do.
It hasn't just got a fancy name. It's got a fancy name I can't even say. Perthela blue.
Persephone.
Blue. Right.
Oh, I've got way too much paint on here.
I'm struggling to get a good line on here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this isn't straight. But yeah, I've never seen a straight ocean. It's always choppy and changey.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's not like super straight. It's okay.
It's just as well.
That's what I've done so far.
Oh, that looks so good.
That looks good.
Right, what we'll do is at the end we'll disconnect the show, come back on very quickly, and we'll pretend that's what I did. And we'll say, oh, here's one I did earlier.
Isn't this really peaceful? I've never really painted before.
What's the feeling?
Yes.
It's
supposed to be relaxing. What time is over there in where you guys are in the UK?
It's 4:28 in the afternoon.
Okay, we are like 2 hours ahead.
Oh, it's because you're working late.
Yeah, but also, why are you none of you guys like having a drink? I'm not having a drink because I'm working, and Georgie, my manager, is.
You're asking why we're not having a drink? It's because we're very.
But if not, I'll be having sip and paint.
Yeah, it's a very, very professional outfit we run here. So, we don't drink on our live shows. I promise. Yeah, I don't really know why I didn't think of that, but
whatever you do, don't
I missed the cocktail making, so I've actually still got my cocktail kit to go through. So.
Really?
Oh, you'll have to watch it back and make a cocktail.
I will.
Because the class that I host on board is sip and paint, and we give bottomless bubbles.
Oh,
and it's really good.
Amazing.
So that's a really good point. So, Irina, so bottomless bottles. Is there a price for sailors to join into that? Is there something they have to pay, or they can just lean in and give it a go?
Oh, you just sign up for $35, and you get to hang out with me, Payne, and then yeah, right. And we just they just drink bubbles while painting. It's
and
really
you know
fun.
what? I don't know about anybody else out there. You know what's the magic of the Happenings cast is the Happenings cast allow you to be able to lean into something that you would never have thought of doing, right? So there's things that we've done, like I did an 80s VHS workout. I've painted with you before. Like it wouldn't be things that I would have necessarily thought I would do on my holiday or vacation, but you get to lean in and try something new. And then go, actually, I really enjoyed it. Hence why I cleared my meeting so I could join in today. So I didn't have FOMO like the cocktail party. But it gives you a chance to try something new, doesn't it?
I'll be honest.
Also, it's also more like find your tribe kind of thing. If you are like super into like wellness and fitness, you will definitely would like to hang out with the balancer and do all their classes. If you're like more like a foodie, you will, go to our foodies events and so on and so on. I always get the artsy creative sailors.
We found you. And that's the magic of the Happenings cast, right? So one of the things that we re-engineered, I guess, from the traditional cruise experience is if you have a cruise director, that one person has to try and appeal to 3,000 people, right? And naturally, some people can find that one person annoying, or it's just perhaps not their vibe. So the Happenings cast allows you to have a group of people who've all got individual talents, and you guys could gravitate to the person that's probably most aligned to you. So the artsy people's, no wonder they gravitate to you, right? They're coming to you because you know you've got all these skills, and you can teach them something new, and you can hang out together drinking bubbles.
Yeah, and they usually enjoy it so much. Like I have a lot of returners, especially for like the arts and crafts class. They're like, "Oh my god, when are you going to do this again?" And then they come the next day. I have it, and it's really nice.
I love it. I've never thought about doing one of the art classes on board, but this is because art's not really my thing. But actually, I'm having such a great time.
And now it's becoming your thing, Luke. You've actually got a bit of culture.
Yeah. I'm having such a great time.
Yeah, that's great. Now that you've done like the darker blue, try to play with the shades of blue and white so you can have different shades of blue, because the ocean has so many different shades of blue. And now we're gonna use a little bit of white and then green, and then white, blue, and green to make some teal. Do you call it teal, or you call it more like aquamarine? I call it aquamarine.
I'll call it turquoise, if that's what you call it.
I call it turquoise aquamarine. And then I'm gonna try to like put the palette next to the camera, but I started mixing blue, green, and white to make some like this kind of tone.
Next? Or is that going next after the dark blue?
Yeah.
Perfect.
After the dark blue.
I'm trying to hit myself in the head with
but
canvas.
Now my paint has already been like a little bit dry, so I'm gonna try to like make it like runnier, I guess, with a little bit of water. If you feel like your acrylic paint is a little bit like stiff, you just put a little drop of water on the brush, and then it'll make it runny, and you can blend it easier.
Yeah, here we go. This is
green on me.
I'll get my green open.
Oh, wait, what I'm nervous about is the whole mermaid tail saga that we got going on there. I'm seeing.
No, that's easy. Promise you.
You'll be the ocean, I'll be the moon. Don't make me wait for you on Scarlet Night. Was Scarlet Night outside? Was the weather good last night for Scarlet Night?
Yes, it was very good. Clear skies, almost no wind. It was really good.
Beautiful.
Having a little. I could have done a little boogie last night.
Little boogie.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna play with some shading. I'm gonna put some white, and then I'm gonna just do strokes and see what it looks like.
Oh, I think I've gone too green with mine. I need a mix. I think I need to mix in a bit of blue again.
Okay, yeah. If you feel like it's too green, blue will just balance it again.
And then do you want to just end up with basically a very bright greeny bluey at the bottom? Maybe.
No, Luke. It's not what you were told to do. I'd like to point out that I feel like I've achieved a very successful ocean.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, yeah.
Why is it so dark?
Because it gets deeper, Luke.
Are we getting closer to the shore?
Yeah, closer to the shore. That's what I thought.
No, it gets darker as you further out you get, doesn't it?
Yeah, but
true. Also, I'm watching the ocean right here, like by my window, and it's really dark. So
yeah,
it could be that ocean.
Different perspective. I was going for sort of lighter. You know, like as you get closer to the shore, it gets a bit lighter.
No, it gets lighter. Look, what you're not understanding is this is the horizon, so it's dark, and it's getting lighter. From your perspective, you're on the land, right? So I don't know why Laura's put a laughing face. Laura, I think you'll find it looks better in real life. I'm actually not. I think it's quite good.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like very light turquoise on the bottom, like all the way to the bottom of the canvas.
And the same, mine looks like a very.
I'm gonna do like extra white.
I feel like mine looks a bit like, you know, like with Aquafresh toothpaste. When you blend it all together, that's the colour I've gone for. I've got Aquafresh.
I'm going to use white. You know, I'm going to use white like a Tic Tac. I'm going to put mine.
Yeah, you can also do some sea foam.
Oh,
you know, like the clouds, but
I call it sea froth. I call it sea froth.
I don't think you should ever call it that again.
That's what it's called, sea froth. Froth of the sea.
That makes me feel a little bit unwell.
It does make me feel. That should be put in the same camp as moist.
Oh, I love moist.
Froth.
We have something like that.
Oh,
if not, that's okay too.
What I would suggest as well, you know, having been an artist for all of 20 minutes, I'd use your smaller brush to put in your little bit of, you know, your white horses on top of the waves.
Oh.
Yeah, like the sea. Foam.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna put some sea foam as well. I'm gonna do like
brush
what I did on the clouds,
to give you more wavy lines. Like
mine's looking very much like a Bimini Beach.
I'm very much willing to sign this and send it to a lucky viewer today, so they can, you know, display it. You know, one day when I become famous, you'll be able to see
that. I think mine is banging. Mine's quite. I'm so proud of mine.
You might be able to hang it up in the student halls there that you're in, Luke.
Let me show you.
Let me show. Let me see.
That's not bad, Luke. Actually,
I'm so proud of you.
I was actually going to take the mic, but it's not. It's actually good.
Thank you. I'm dead chuffed with that.
Hold it up again. We've actually found your talent at last. Hold it up. We've actually found the value you bring.
Paint us all pictures instead of.
That's really good. That is actually really good.
Thank you very much.
You guys have been doing really good.
No, he's had one.
On the ship.
Honestly,
we just practiced it with all the other canvases last night.
God.
Yeah.
Nicholas saying maybe he's Banksy.
Maybe.
Maybe he is. He can't write his own name. It's not Banksy.
So yeah, look at mine. I did some tapping for the sea foam.
I'd appreciate
to
you
give
showing
a
us
little bit
yours.
more like movement to the ocean, I guess. Yeah. With white, I did exactly the same what I did for the clouds. I just tapped a little bit of white in the wet paint, the wet blue paint, and it just blended together like that.
Oh,
I don't know if I should go for clouds. I don't know if I should risk it.
I think you should put some clouds on it, Luke. I really want to see it go wrong.
Yeah, but for the next part of the canvas, like for the tail, we need to let it dry. We need the canvas to be very dry. So that's why I'm like fanning it.
Oh.
So
should I get a hair dryer, Verena?
Do you have one?
Yeah, hang on.
Oh, I'm not bringing my Dyson down here.
I'm actually really proud of mine, you know.
Hang on.
All of them look really good. Yeah, the acrylic paint actually dries really fast. So it would be like
don't say she got carried away. She's got 3/4 ocean. You know what? That's good. I'm not appreciating nobody said wow, Shane. Everyone's like, wow, wow, Luke.
I think they've warmed to us now we've been in their face all week.
Yeah, I bet they're sick to death of seeing you.
One more day left, guys.
You're not on tomorrow, are you? I'm back on.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually brought it.
What are you saying?
What hairdryer is that? It looks like a. Looks like a.
Dry it with a dryer.
Which
I
thing?
can't.
Thank you, Anna, for pointing out mine looks good. Thank you. I'm not needy. Luke, why have you got? It's like an Argos edition. What kind of hairdryer is that? Elizabeth Jukes.
It's actually a Babyliss 1500.
Louis Babyliss.
I'm just going to blow mine.
Usually, this is the part where I tell the sailors to, bubble break. But
Oh, you don't have to tell me twice.
I think it's done. I think I'm dry.
is it like if you can touch it with your touch it gently, and if there's nothing coming off, like if your
I've put
your finger is nearly almost clean, then we can start with the tail.
There's a lot of paint on it, Verena. I'm not gonna lie.
There's a lot of paint.
I might have to come back tomorrow.
How long have we got left to put the tail on?
We've got
20 minutes left.
We've got 18 minutes.
God, we have to drag this out. We'll go very slow. We're literally watching paint dry. So if you do have any questions whilst we're here at a loose end that we haven't answered throughout the week, feel free to put them in the chat. Although there's been about 900 sessions, so I'm hoping we might have covered them. But if there is anything that you've got a burning question, first mates, then put them in the chat. We do have a Happenings cast member with us right here from the ship. She, I'm sure, has got some incredibly useful inside scoop from the ship. So let's use her knowledge while we can. Whereabouts are you on the ship right now, Verena?
I'm at the scene.
Oh, the hiding away.
So it's next to the pool. It's in the pool deck, deck 15. Mm-hmm. It's like this little room. Actually, it's a hidden gem. Nobody actually is here at all. We use it for some meetings and stuff, but
yeah,
it's a cool place. I like it. I have the ocean view. I wish I could just turn the computer, but the ocean view is really good. Oh, Georgie, thank you.
Good. Oh, look, we got. Oh, look at
that! Amazing.
You'll be the ocean and I'll be the moon.
Oh, I've got paint all over my dress.
Yeah, thank you. We are sailing to Mykonos tomorrow. We arrive at Mykonos.
Oh, so lucky.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We have overnights, so we arrive tomorrow, Friday, and then we leave on Saturday afternoon.
I'm glad you showed the ocean, because I had visions that first mates thought you were just sat in my office and you were.
No, I'm actually at sea right now.
And the amazing thing is you're at sea on Wi-Fi talking to us, which is very cool.
I'm using actually the Wi-Fi from the managers, because this is Georgie's laptop, so that's why it's very good.
Sneaking on.
You're powerful.
You're on premium.
That
I upgraded for just this time, just an hour. But yeah, I'm almost 2 months, 2 more months, and I'll be going home on vacation. So I got 8 weeks left on Resilient Lady.
Very good. Yeah. Very good. And you, how long have you been on the ship?
3 months. 3 months already. Jeez. So I came for the opening. I came a month before we did our Mermaiden voyage and our friends and family voyage, so we could just have it nice and ready for you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your favorite restaurant to eat in?
Oh, Pink Agave, no doubt.
You can't say that because it's Mexican.
It's because it's really good.
Just because it's Mexican, you guys go, Pink Agave.
It is definitely my favorite. Everything I eat there is always good.
My favorite thing in the world is the bread and butter pudding from Pink Agave. That is just
really. I never have that. I always have the chocolate tacos.
Well, I always have the chocolate tacos because I don't really like bread and butter pudding normally. And someone said, try the bread and butter pudding; it'll convert you, and it is so good.
It's so good. I've never have it. So I'm probably next time I go to Pink Agave.
What do we need to do to put a first mate on stop sell to ban them? Joanne Kemp says Shane's looks like a flag, so I think she's banned.
Like a what?
Shane looks like a flag.
A flag? You just show yours again.
Flag?
Well, I feel that's quite offensive.
What flag?
Okay.
Flag.
So are your canvas dry and ready to paint the
Yeah.
mermaid tail? Yeah.
Brendan's asked a question. We've got questions that's just coming in.
sorry.
Brendan. So Brendan's asking, are there any plans to change the band? So there are no plans to change the band. The band is here to stay. We are looking at ways to be able to recycle the band though, so in the future, which is very good. So no plans on the band to be able to change the band. So the band is here to stay.
The band.
Yeah, the band. You know, the band goes on his wrist. You know, the wearable.
Oh, the bracelet. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the band is here to stay. I'm with the band.
And you can use it as an accessory after you go home.
You can. Yeah, exactly. You can.
It's cute.
Good. How are we getting on with drying?
I'm good. I'm ready. I'm ready for mermaid tail.
You're ready for mermaid tail. Great. Okay. Do you have a pencil? Do you will feel more confident if you sketch it first?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
You can just dive in. I'll dive in. I'll use a thinner flat brush than what I use for the sky and the ocean. And you can do the mermaid tail any color you want. I did it like purple, but if you want a red mermaid tail, a blue mermaid tail, like any color you want, it is up to you really which one do you like. I'm gonna do a red one this time, a really bright red this time for this canvas.
Oh, I've changed my mind. I've chosen blue, but I really want red. No, I'm going to do no.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm going to do now.
Yes. So I have this very bright red. I'm going to mix it with a little bit of purple so I can make like a burgundy color.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to do that as well.
What do you do to do that?
Yes.
On red.
So you do red and burgundy.
Yeah, red and purple. I'm going to use more red than purple. So
where's my purple?
Yeah.
Here it is.
So I can do like a I'm gonna do different shades on the tail. And I'm starting with a darker shade of red.
I'm gonna have to make purple. I got pink.
You want to make a purple tail? You can make it pink, purple, green, yellow, whatever color you want.
So how do we do it? What we got to do now?
Okay. So if you want to start with pencil before, just sketch it on the canvas, or even if you want to practice on a piece of paper, that'll be useful.
I'm
so
free balling.
For the fins, just if you break it down like that, it's just like two almonds making like a V, like a letter V for Virgin.
No,
you can see it that way. It's easier. Yeah.
I'm getting a bit nervous.
Mine's horrific.
I'm getting a bit nervous about this bit.
Don't get nervous. You can use a thin brush.
So it's like two almonds. It's like a holly. I'm gonna imagine like I'm drawing a holly bush.
Or like the mustache that was really in 10 years ago. Remember? It was everywhere.
Yeah, look in the mirror, Luke.
That hipster mustache.
Oh God.
Oh no, one side's fatter than the other bit.
Well, that happens.
It's not even. I wonder
if it's not even,
mer people actually struggle with that. Maybe they have like an uneven tail. Maybe they're upset. Like maybe that's a thing. You know,
if you feel like it's not even and you don't like it, let it dry and then just put another coat of paint for like on top of it, and it will cover it. No worries.
Right, I'm going for it.
Yeah, just dive in.
If you spent less time talking and more time painting, you'd have done it.
I've done this bit only.
It's putting me off. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, mine doesn't look like that.
It is a very dark red, and I'm gonna do first coat will be a very dark red, and then I'm gonna use a brighter red.
Mine looks horrific.
Oh, I've gone for a purple.
I've gone for purple, Luke.
Gone for purple. Purple is great.
I think when I think of a mermaid, I think purple. What colour are your mermaids, first mates? If you're painting a mermaid, what colour is your mermaid tail? Let us know in the chat. And if you haven't followed TTG Media on the Instagram, then do that as well. Where?
Oh, here.
Where?
I haven't scrolled down. There you go. Who says? Where's the question?
Oek. What? See, what ek is best if you worry about seasick?
Well, that's a good question. A lot of people think about that. So I think if you are worried about seasick, then a really good thing to do is certainly look at the central sea terrace cabin. So being middle of the ship is always a good bet. But bear in mind, all of our ships are brand new, so they all have the latest stabilizer technology. And especially in the Mediterranean, you'd be quite unlucky to pick some bad weather if you're sailing in the summer months. So you've got an opportunity to be able to go and experience those destinations. And bear in mind, we do spend more time ashore as well. So you've got a good mix of time at sea. It's not like you're going to be at sea for days. You've got time at sea and then plenty of time in shore as well. So that's a good way. There are also tablets that you can pick up as well. There's old wives' tales such as green apples. That's always a good one. Chewing ice.
Wise.
Mine looks like bunny ears.
Oh, mine's all out of proportion. Oh, I've completely ruined it.
No, I don't believe that.
I do.
I've got it's a very long mermaid.
You always have to show off.
You have to try and correct it now.
Yeah, but these two don't look at all the same. So see, every time I do this class, it comes out differently. So no worries.
Oh no, I've
Doesn't
tried
have
to
to be-
overcorrect it.
Exactly.
It's gone so wrong.
Marina, we do actually have a proper question here. I just wondered, can we go over and brush some chalk in places for the reflections of the sea? So how do you feel about adding some chalk in there for some reflections of the sea?
Some chalk.
Yeah.
White
chalk in there. Yeah, but
white chalk?
Yeah, white chalk on the ocean, maybe?
Yeah, do it. I don't have it with me, but that seems like a good idea.
Yeah. That's the magic of art, right? It's your own interpretation. That's what I'm telling
Mixed media. I love mixed media. When I paint like watercolors, I always use watercolors mixed with markers.
How you call it?
Oh, it's looking great. It's great. Yeah. Then you can play with the shadows. Now I'm gonna do a brighter red. Now that I have like my base, which is a darker shade of red, I'm gonna do some shading with light, bright red. So I can do the scales. I can put on some details, some shading.
Shade. Throw in some shade in the best way possible.
True. Yeah.
Oh, some shade. Yeah, I'm going to do that.
So how do you do the shade again? So what are you actually doing with that?
I'm gonna use the shade. Well, the bright one, to give it like a little bit of
bit of texture.
The contrary of shade will be like light or reflection on one of the sides like this. Oh, I think you cannot see it that much because I'm too far away, but I'm gonna try to put it as close to this as I can. To give it some depth. Yes, I will have to wait a little bit until my tail is more dry.
Yeah, I've got to wait as well.
But yeah,
I've got to wait. So many of our first mates will not only sell Virgin Voyages. I know it'll be shocking to you that they actually sell other products. One of those other products may very well be Mexico and Cancun. What would your top tips be for somebody heading to Cancun for the first time, aside from the usual touristy things? what do you think they should do when they're in Cancun?
Aside from the touristy thing, would you would you like me to tell you, like, of course, pyramids and stuff, or are
Yeah,
you on like,
yeah. Give us
Yeah,
some top tips.
okay,
Where
so
do you think we should go? What's the best use of our time in Cancun?
okay, so fun story. I was in a vacation in with my previous happenings cast. We all went to Mexico, to Cancun, and we stayed in a hotel. Because I cannot put them all of us in our house, in my house. So we went to a hotel, and then we did the parks. We did explore. It's like XPLOR.
Explore, yeah.
If you like adventure, I highly recommend that one. It's zip lines, underwater rivers, caves, and it's really really good.
Awesome.
I did it at night. You can do the at during the day, or you can do it at night, and it's really good at night because you have like all these
Oh, it sounds very
torches and
scary.
fire. It's really adventurous. I really liked it, and the food is included, so that's great.
Explore. Alison's on. Alison, she's done Explore. She said it's amazing.
It's amazing. Yeah, I've done it 2 times, but the best time for me was doing it at night.
Awesome. That's a cool thing.
It was really good. And then we have the pyramids. Like the closest pyramids, I guess, will be Tulum. If you want to experience like Mayan culture, you can go to Tulum. Those are the closest. 2 hours away, driving from Cancun.
Well, that's not bad, is it?
No, it's really nice. And of course, you have all the cenotes.
Yeah. So
They're very
we've
touristy.
got Joanne on. So Joanna said she's got clients on board for a very special birthday on Resilient Lady from Athens. Can I recommend anything? Can we recommend anything for her to do and arrange beforehand? Now, absolutely. I think one of the best things you can possibly do is arrange Splash for your bash. So Splash for your bash. We've got 2 different packages. So we do have Splash of Romance for anybody who's celebrating with a loved one, or it's perfect for anniversaries. But Splash for your bash is a great way to really plus up an evening dinner. There's lots of extra touches that come with that, including a special cake, some special dishes as part of that meal. They also receive a bottomless brunch with that as well. One of my favourite things in the nighttime for their birthday celebration dinner, they will also receive a Polaroid camera to take some pictures. And
I love that.
dinner.
Oh,
So,
that's very nice.
so that is a package that you can add, that the sailors can add on to enhance their celebration. So it's a good package. That's called Splash for your bash. So if you need any more information for that, you can find it on firstmates.com, Splash for your bash. That's definitely the recommendation. And of course, let our team know when you're on board that they are celebrating. So tell them to make sure they let the crew know. And of course, we make sure everybody has the best time possible, but they'll go out of their way to make sure that they are taken care of for their holiday. But Splash for their bash, I think, is definitely a great thing to add on to enhance their holiday for sure. It's a very cool thing to do.
Okay, I'm adding now some details to the tail. I'm adding some scales with orange because my tail is red, and I thought orange would be a very nice like contrast for my tail. Currently, it looks like this.
It looks so
I don't know if you can see it though.
Oh,
The scales.
Okay, yeah. With one of the fine brushes, I'm doing some like half moons. I guess it would be like half moons all the way down to the tail, so it gives the illusion of scales, of fish scales. Also, in this like part, I'm never like too worried about if it's perfect or not because it will look good anyways. And then some for the fins, I just draw some lines to mimic like the fish fins. You can add some birds to your sky as well.
I wish I had a bit of glitter. Could do with a bit of glitter on this, I think. Go on, bear with. I've spilled some paint.
I think I've rescued it, guys.
Oh, thank goodness, I was worried.
We'll sleep well tonight. My mermaid is not mermaiding.
You be the ocean and I'll be the moon.
What do you think, guys?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna add some birds to my sky with a little bit of black. A very, very small amount of paint on the tip of the brush, so I can do like very fine birds. It's gonna be like, imagine like a stretched M, like a stretched McDonald's M.
The drawings are available. Da, 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 da. Right.
wow.
I wonder if I can draw Scarlet Lady on here.
Oh yeah, go for it.
I've used every single paintbrush.
Right. So we're going. How long have we got left?
Oh, we've gone over.
I was going to say
I don't know.
we must. We're nearly over. So we're nearly there. So it's draw to the end, guys, and you can always finish it off. But draw to get to the end. If you are our first mate, you have been painting along. Make sure that you tag us on all the social media channels. We'd love to be able to see what your pictures are and how good it's the brilliant. Let's have a look.
Let's see. Are we going to do a final reveal?
Yeah, we should do.
A final reveal.
Right.
We should do.
No one laugh at mine.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Good. Right then. So let's show us what it should look like. So Brenda, you show us what it should look like. Now look at that.
Oh my
Stunning.
gosh.
Oh, for God's
Oh,
sake.
did I do? Wait.
How that mermaid tail looks beautiful.
Yours looks so good.
Maybe I could do some birds quickly.
The pencil.
You need to finish your drawing.
All right. That is beautiful.
Right, go on then, Layla.
Thank you.
It's very good. Oh,
Oh yeah, it's so good. It's really good.
Bit shady.
I love it.
here you go.
Yes.
I like that.
I think the sunset is looking incredible.
Which country is that flag from?
It's a small African country that's underrepresented, and I'm bringing it to the forefront. The People's Republic. Show us yours then. Oh, that's very good. I mean, it looks like Thames Water have been dumping a bit of sewage in the ocean again, but we're not gonna gossip. It's very.
I love it.
Let's hold all up together.
Oh my god! I just thought I got paint on the carpet. Oh, sorry.
Oh, if you take a screenshot, don't forget to tag me on Instagram.
Yes, we will. What's your handle on Instagram, Verena?
Oh, it's Verena_Cram, which is my last name. CRAM.
Verena.
And Luke Day, producer.
How do you think? So let us know who you think. Whose would you buy? More importantly, bear in mind, mine comes with a free voyage in the Med.
You can't do that.
Vote to who you think is he should buy and take it on. But good effort, guys. Well done. Good.
Yeah, amazing. Go team.
I had a lot of fun.
Bryn, thank you so much for giving up your time. There's our Insta. So make sure you follow Verena on Instagram. So Verena_Cram on Instagram. Give her a follow.
Yes.
You see all.
If you guys are coming to Resilient Lady in the next 2 months, shoot me a message and look for me on Insta, or when you come, just say hi.
Yes.
I am really excited to meet you all.
Listen, thank you so much for joining us and giving up some time. I know this was
Verena.
free time where you got a chance to put your feet up and relax, and we took all your time away. So thank you so much for.
No worries. I enjoyed it a lot. Thank you, guys.
Great to have you with us. Thank you, Layla. Thank you, Lukey. Once again, a great event. So thank you, everyone, for joining us. Don't forget to tag us. We want to be able to see all of your artwork, regardless of whether you use paint, biro, felt tip, and whatever you use. We want to see how you've created your mermaid theme.
And we'll see you tomorrow for our quiz, our end of week quiz.
Guess who I am? Quizzy Rascal. I'm Quizzy Rascal. We're back with Salty Trivia tomorrow. So this is your chance to win those Voyages, I believe, right?
Correct. Yes.
Oh, exciting.
You got to do it.
Got to do it.
What time tomorrow,
12 p.m.
12 p.m. for Salty Trivia. We look forward to that. And then you know what? Tomorrow is the last day of TTG VV Fest. So we're very excited. Can I just say, though, I'm going to make an exclusive announcement right here. TTG VV Fest will be back.
Woo! Amazing!
So we're going to bring this back. We've had a great week, so we're going to bring it back at some point as well. So we're going to definitely...
invite me again.
Yes, we'll invite you back. We'll definitely invite you back. So we're going to bring VV Fest back. Yeah, we're so excited about it. So yes, more plans to come. See you tomorrow at high noon for Salty Trivia. See you then. Bye, guys.
Bye.